Hello, hello, every pony. Hello, every pony. Am I able to be heard? Am I able to be heard? Okay. Um, if you weren't here many hours ago, I did stream this morning at from 2 something in the morning to 4 something in the morning. I was streaming then, and I got off work roughly an hour or so ago. I got home just about an hour ago. And I'm just now streaming, just now. And we're gonna see if I can finish this drawing. Last time my MacBook died in the middle of the stream. So, we're gonna try to put it on the charger for the majority of the stream because, I don't want it to die. I don't want it to die in the middle of streaming again like it did. Because it's at 87 right now, but I literally had it was 100 not too long ago. But the stream managed to last about a little over an hour before it died, so we're not gonna let it die again. We're not gonna let it, I promise. Or at least I'm gonna try not to let it die. Cause I have 4 billion things plugged in. But we're gonna see if I can get farther on this drawing this stream, because last stream I didn't get too far. The videos I have in the background today are Callie the Flower Girl situation is immensely worse than I thought. TikTok's Callie the Flower Girl, Filth and Fraud. Vamp Daddy Evil has now entered the chat. The Abomination, that is Melanie's unreleased music, and the beginning of the public downfall of Onision, all by Rayleigh Elenia, I think is how you pronounce her name. Because these videos are a couple hours long or so. But it's at 1.75 speed, so I'm not actually spending 50 billion years on one video. And tomorrow I have an 8-hour shift and I get off at 11, so if I'm feeling up to it, I might stream again if I have an art idea, or if I finish this and start another drawing on stream, or if I don't finish it, I might finish the drawing on stream tomorrow if I don't finish it today. Excuse me, sorry, but I had a Red Bull, so I am definitely not gonna fall asleep. Stop. That reminds me of the time I was streaming The Sims and I fell asleep while waiting for the game to load. But if I get bored of this drawing or I finish it, I might try to make some new iPad drawing stills, because the one I am using right now is called Jeremy Cat, and it's my old shitty Persona design. But look, he's so cute because he's drawing on an iPad. He's drawing on his iPad. And this is really close to kind of my old art setup. Same iPad, but I have a different stylus now. I mentioned it in my last stream. But I might make a little doodle of anyone. I can't find the original canvas that I used to make the Jeremy Cat. So I don't think I have the stills anymore. So I'm definitely not gonna get rid of this because I feel like this is lost media. The Jeremy Cat lost media. That's low-key funny as hell though. But we're back drawing Alfred Veselovsky today, which is awesome. I really hope this drawing ends up looking good and not looking like something silly, something stupid. Some stupid. Okay. Continue. I don't like that. Ew, oh, why is... I have my stabilizer on, like, max. Oh my god, that reminds me, I can't remember if it was on TikTok a couple years ago or YouTube sometime. Not this year, or I don't know if it was even last year. But I remember on one of my social medias, somebody commented, why is your stabilizer all the way up? And I didn't, like, I don't think you could see, like, through the settings, or, like, on the video or anywhere in the video that I had my stabilizer, like, all the way up. But they could just... they could tell. And I'm fucking crying, like, how, like, you were able to tell that my stabilizer was all the way up. I was actually so fucking embarrassed. But I still have my stabilizer. I keep my stabilizer, at, like, the highest setting still to this day. Oh my gosh. Is it not? My stream is showing me that it doesn't have my iPad screen on there. My stream is not showing that I have my iPad screen on. Okay, I reloaded my thing, and now it's on, so I'm kind of sitting here wondering what the fuck that was. That's a little embarrassing. I was like, why is, like, my stream showing that my canvas is flipped? It's not flipped, and it was fucking flipped. Y'all, I'm sorry. Work literally tore my ass up today. Who wants to hear? Who wants to hear about it? Who wants to hear about my day at work today? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. It's just crickets. I'm gonna tell you guys about my day at work anyway. So I mentioned this morning when I was streaming, but I had like a 6-hour shift today, right? Just 6-hour shift. So from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. That was my shift hours. So I come in like 20 or so minutes before 3 p.m. and I sit in the break room with one of my coworkers and we're talking, and we come out around like 3:01 because we clock in and it takes like a minute for us to like walk from the break room all the way to the front end, which is like the front of the store, like the cash registers and stuff. So we get out there and one of our coworkers is approaching us, and she has a walkie on. She's not like management or anything. This is my first time seeing a walkie on, and we're like, hi, and she's like, my saviors. Tell me why our scheduled team lead for closing and everything was not there today. And I don't think none of our team leads or our front end coaches were here today. I am so for real. None of them were here. None of them were clocked in. One of my coworkers had to be a stand-in. Actually, two of my coworkers flip-flopped, being stand-in managers. So we clock in, and just one of our regular old associates has a walkie and everything. Our like big guy, our big store manager, the guy who technically is like the manager of the entire store, he's up in the front end helping out. We have a couple other coaches from other departments, and of course a little bit of our department, I'm pretty sure. like are on registers right now. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Where the hell is everybody? So I get on this, like, I get put on the sales floor, and my coworker gets put on a register, because she was like, can one of you guys hop on this register, and can one of you guys hop on the floor? And my coworker, she gets on the floor, when she gets on the floor, she doesn't really like being on the floor, so, like, whenever she's, like, going to break or anything, she finds me, or we try to, like, switch places, because I like being on the sales floor more than her. I can tolerate it more. So I'm on the sales floor and everything, and a couple hours into my shift, like, I'm on the sales floor with one of my coworkers who I don't usually get to work with, because she wasn't here for a couple months, so she left before I got hired. But so I'm on the floor with her, and then our coworker, who's like our stand-in manager, she comes over. She vaguely whispers to our group. She's like, somebody has hacked into our walkie channels, and they are just spamming the N-word. I am so serious. Somebody, like, had either stolen a walkie, grabbed, like, their own walkie and connected it to our channels, or, like, hacked into our channels, and was just saying the N-word over and over and over again. I am being so fucking for real. I'm being so for real. I'm being so genuine. I'm telling the truth when I'm telling you. Somebody was on our goddamn channels just saying the N-word over and over and over again. And the worst part was that when, like, our coaches and stuff were trying to, like, find these people or figure out where they were, they couldn't communicate through our fucking walkie channels, because we had 3 little suspects. But, like, because our 3 little suspects would have heard them. But they did hear what the girl I was on the floor with say, I'm about to get off, like, I'm about to clock out, actually. I can go meet them, I'll go beat their ass. And they go, aisle 13, bitch. I don't know if they caught them. Like, I don't know if they caught them or anything. But, because we didn't really get any updates after, like, being told who our suspects were. So I never got an update if they were caught or not. But I think about that, because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, how fucking bored do you have to be to, like, go on the Walmart channels just to fucking say the N-word, like, over and over again? Like, genuinely, how bored are you? Because we've actually banned people from the store. We've actually banned people from the store for being racist. Like, people who come up to, like, harass other people and, like, just act, like, say slurs and, like, call them multiple, like, types of names and just harass them and shit. Yeah, we've actually had a couple people banned for that. I remember when it happened, there was, like, this family. They were at a self-checkout, and some kind of people, like, a group of, like, boys, teen boys, of course, were just kind of, like, harassing them, and our team lead had grabbed them. Like, they got the store manager and, like, a coach involved and everything, and they got banned. I don't know if it was, like, permanently, like, for a life ban, or if it was, like, for a long period of time, but they genuinely, like, they got banned from the fucking store. They got banned from the store. And I think about that a lot. I'm like, why are you coming to Walmart to be racist? They could ban you from the store. That's, like, actually stupid. That's actually a stupid fucking thing. That's actually stupid. And then towards the end of the night, we had so little people. It was, like, bad. It was, like, in terms of employees, it was bad. We didn't really have a lot of people. And a lot of us were, like, going home 3 hours to 1 hour before close. Like, I left at 9. I wanted to leave at 8:51, but there's generally, like, almost nobody to cover my thing, like, to cover the floor, and it was just me on the sales floor. And it's not like every freaking self checkout was going off or anything, so I think they would have survived. But girl, it was a mess. We were actually super busy for like the good first chunk of my shift, and then once it calmed down, it was genuinely calm for the rest of the night. It was just calm for the rest of the night. It was actually crazy. And I'm like, why is it so like it wasn't even like holiday busy. It was just like slightly busier than regular Walmart busy. That's like the best way for me to describe it. Just slightly busier than regular busy. But yeah, that was my day. No front end management, barely any employees by the end of the night, and somebody was just saying the N word over and over and over again on the walkies. So that, yeah, that was it. That was just my night. That was my night. And it sucked. Anyway, Daylight, what you doing? How's your day been? How's your day been? Oh my god. You're like genuinely sleepy as fuck. Sleepy as fuck. Stayed up too late. Hell yeah. I have an 8-hour shift tomorrow. I might stream again tomorrow. Might. That's the key word. I don't know yet. We'll have to see how I'm feeling at 11 p.m. Because yesterday I was. No, I would love to like stream at work one day. That would be so fun. But I fear I fear it would end up being a pretty bad idea because I feel like it'd eat my phone battery and then I would have to charge my phone and everything. And it would literally just be doing such boring shit. Yeah, because like even on short shifts, if you're working the sales floor, your phone is going to die pretty fast because you have it on just about the entire time looking at all the self checkouts and stuff. And then you're on it on your breaks and shit. So your phone dies pretty fast. You can always just put it in the back to charge. Like you can bring like a little charger cord and everything. But I don't have a work phone. I use my personal phone, which I'm allowed to do. But I'm on the sales floor 99% of the time, and I do need my phone a lot of the time at work. So my phone is usually, depending, is sometimes I leave work with it on like 40%, and sometimes we leave work with it just having not a huge percentage difference, just kind of like maybe 80% sometimes. I know, because I'm constantly taking pictures of products so I can search for them. I'm constantly looking at the self checkouts. I'm constantly looking up items. Like, it's very important that I have it on me and that I'm using it. Yeah, this is like then like and that's just like me. like, I come to work with my phone fully charged, and I have, like, the battery saver mode on. But yeah, that is with the battery saver, on. It is with the battery saver on. I know! There's eyelashes stuck in my eyes, sorry. I know, and it's super fucking annoying. Oh my god, there's so fucking many. Okay, I think I got them. I think I got them. Oh my god. Type shit that I would do when I was unemployed. I miss the days of being unemployed in the sense that I had a lot of free time. Because when you look at like my art the past couple years, well, the amount of pieces I've made per year has gone down. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. No, like I used to have so much time for like art, and then like it goes like the amount of times I've drawn every year has gone down, which is like depending on how much free time I have. But getting a job has significantly changed how much I draw. Yeah, it has changed. Oh, I accidentally hit my stylus out of my hand with my other hand. Yep. Okay. Because, like, when you're I need a lot of energy for retail, because no matter what job you do, you're going to interact with people, and I need energy to interact with people. You call me a loser, but who bought you stuff on your birthday? Who has money? Call me a loser for having no time because I work at freaking Walmart. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Not from your job. You used to be broke. yeah, correct yourself. Oh my god. But like in like a for real sense, don't let me like ranting about work scare you off or make you like anxious about like working retail or just getting a job, because it's not as bad. Like, it's generally not super bad, and I would totally say that if you get paid a lot, or if your paychecks are fat, or you have really good coworkers, that even the bad experiences, like even if you have bad experiences and stuff with customers, that good coworkers and nice pay and just being comfortable can definitely like outweigh any negatives, especially if you're like somebody who gets comfortable easily. Like, personally for me, once I get comfortable with like a specific routine and how things are going, then I'm usually just chill. I'm chill as fuck. I'm like, yeah, this is good. Like, I don't really need too much change. Like, I'm living pretty comfortably at this moment in my life. Although I imagine that when I get a little older and I eventually move out, I'm not gonna be spending as much as I do, and I'm not gonna always have as much money on my person as I do. Yeah, when you work at places that are pretty quiet, you tend to have less insane customers, unless like your store attracts a very specific type of customer. But if you're working at a place that's mostly, but I will say, working at a place that doesn't get a lot of business or is mostly quiet, you might get bored very easily. So if like that place is super strict on like phones or what you're allowed to do while working or on the clock or anything, I wish you super luck. I wish you so much luck with that. Cause like my first job, it was super slow business, super slow. We rarely got people throughout the day, so there were genuine like, I remember complaining about this. Sorry, so this is just me being a repeater. But but like genuinely, I was bored out of my mind 99% of the time. I spent the majority of my time in the kitchen of a restaurant, just kind of walking in a circle and sweeping and wiping everything down over and over again. Why do you think that? Like, and that was the reason the kitchen was so clean. Because I was bored and they left me alone, and you weren't technically allowed to just sit on your phone, even if there was absolutely nothing to do. But working like basic retail jobs. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, cool. That's actually awesome. So I do really hope that when you start working there. OMG, that's so cool. But I hope when you start working there, you are especially if it's slow, that you're able to find ways to entertain yourself that won't get you in trouble and stuff. Because even when I'm even when there's like not a lot happening at my job, like we're super dead, which usually isn't normal. I'm still able to have like fun conversations and stuff with my coworkers, and there's usually something that you can find yourself doing because you're technically not supposed to be playing on your phone. You're technically not supposed to, but we're busy 99% of the time, so you're not usually sitting there being like, "Oh, I wish I was on my phone." So it's not horrible, but I think the team lead who was supposed to close today is closing tomorrow. I really hope it's not another fucking day where we just have no management. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear, I swear, I swear to God. I think I will actually lose my mind if that happens again tomorrow. But my favorite coworker once again comes in and she's closing, so I think I'm gonna keep my sanity. Like, huh? I hope, I hope it's not horrible tomorrow. I hope. I think maybe I need to find like some music or something to play in the background, because I don't know if I could potentially get copyrighted or in trouble for like sharing the audio of like the YouTube videos I'm watching due to like Twitch's terms, because some of the videos I watch aren't exactly like super appropriate for like for, not in the sense that I'm watching like extreme content or anything like that, but just kind of like videos that like discuss things are a little uncomfortable. I mean, I know there are a couple streamers who have like done just like streams watching body cams and stuff, but I just like want to be a little careful because I already like do a lot of swearing. Okay, how do we feel about the line art so far? We think it's good. It's a peak. It's a peak. I think so. Hell freaking yes. Looks pretty good. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. I'm fucking with this. this is coming out pretty good so far, I would say. Oh my gosh, it's already 11 p.m. It's already 11 p.m. let's get to the color. Oop, forgot to color part of the hair right here. This is looking pretty good so far, I would definitely say. Dude, these fucking stream bots actually piss me the fuck off. There. Gone. Bye. I can't stand bots. I can't. They piss me off. I do not like bots. Okay, and then shade the basic. Okay. Hello. Pretty good. I'd say we're doing pretty good. I think I'm nearly done with this drawing. Nearly. I forgot something very important. I got literally the most important part of this character. How you doing today? Ooh, very nice, very nice. Sleepy. Yeah, I think. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I still have a couple things, in like a couple packages and stuff that I ordered some time ago that are gonna come in soon. So I'm pretty excited for that as well. Sorry, I have like a bunch of stuff all over the stuffed animal of mine. I'm trying to get it off because my back hurts and I want to use it as back support. I have a keychain, a little like character keychain. I have a ooh, very cool. For the veggies, yum. I also have a custom plush of my character coming in the mail as well. Ooh, yum. Where did my stylus go? I just had it. Found it, never mind. the piercings I gave him, I remember I made this character back in like 2023, and I really liked these types of piercings like a lot. So he's pierced up. He's pierced up. He's got a lot of piercings. Ooh, it's a very nice glow. I love that. I have like a kind of dark pink background in the original. Kind of overlay. Ooh, that looks really good. Okay. Okay. This is technically a redraw of an older piece, so we're gonna take a look at this current version, which is very, very pink. We're going to overlay the original and see the difference. Okay, we have the original updated, original update, original. I'm not gonna lie, the original is very it's a little, there's a lot of explanations for this design, because I don't have the original version of this design available because I don't feel like scrolling through my gallery on stream to compare, but the character had like fluffier hair, and then I changed it to this weird looking mullet with like micro bangs and like tufts of hair on the side, which probably would have looked really good on like a side profile, And if I just knew how to draw fucking mullets, it probably would have looked better. But, I mean, we have... Right. We have these little things. These little things on the side, which are supposed to be indicative of that, apparently. And then first, we have the little cowlick, which looks really kind of dumb. And then we have this curl, which was like North Italy Italia's curl. And then what this part, like these two parts, make it look like the forearms were super tiny. Which was I didn't mean to do that. So it looks a little silly, and then the shading on like the arms is a little silly. There's like such bare bones shading when there probably could have been more. And the lips were a little bit of a mess, and the nose actually made it look a little funny. And then like the eyes, I think, are probably my favorite part. I think the eyes look pretty, like actually not that bad. I think the eyes look pretty good. And then in this one, the shading and stuff, I definitely think is a little bit more cohesive, and it makes a little bit more sense. You can barely see it, but there's like a nose crest. Because I draw that on character sometimes, because I think it looks pretty good. Sometimes I forget to, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely want to put it on this one. And I think, yeah, I definitely think this one is like a really nice upgrade compared to the, definitely compared to the original version, which is just a little... It's not bad. Like the original generally isn't the worst thing on the planet. Definitely not horrible. Like, it's not horrible. But this is definitely, you can see, a lot of, at least in my personal opinion, a lot of improvement. Especially compared to a lot of the drawings I have of this character. Anyway, it's not midnight, but it'll be midnight in about a couple minutes. I do want to eat a little bit before I start winding down. I was gonna do like some doodles and stuff on stream, but I've been streaming longer than I actually did yesterday. And my MacBook is like really hot. Like I can hear the fan really loud. And I finished exactly what I planned on doing anyway. So I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't really have any ideas for like doodles and stuff. I don't think I want to doodle anymore tonight, but for those who came to the stream, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. For those who entered the chat and had a nice little conversation, thank you. Anyway, I hope you all have a great night or day, depending on when you're seeing this. Alright. And that is the end of the stream.